Welcome to our new lesson of. In this lesson, we are going to learn all about text and how will you be able to use them in your composition. So, without any further ado, let's just hop on the lesson by opening up CapCut on our device. As you can see on my screen that I have opened up CapCut, and now I'm going to be opening up a new project because everything is going to be based on text. In my previous lesson, I've shown you how you'll be able to use text, but now I'm going to be showing you a brief lesson about only text, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is import a couple of these videos. Let's say I'm going to use the 60 FPS. There we go. And I'm going to do is just put it on my timeline panel. Or you can also click on this button over here. If you've seen my previous lesson, you already know how you'll be able to use it. Okay. So the first thing, what we have to do or what we need to know about when we are going to put text on our video edits or a composition, it is that where you can find the tool and how will you be able to use it. So in my previous lesson, I've shown you that you have to first off go to text. And if you've also seen my first lesson where I've shown you about the interface and about the workspace, you also have an idea, or you might have an idea about where to get, the text from. So what I'm going to be doing first is going to be clicking on this option over here, and our text layer or our text on our video, which is overlaying, will be applied. Okay. Now you can also apply in presets. There are basically two presets which you will find out on CapCut. Well, these are basically brand text, which comes with the default of CapCut. So what you have to basically do is download them. You can just click on these download buttons and both of them will be downloaded. And it's not something really fancy or anything. It's just going to give you a bit of effect. Let's say maybe a bit of, stroke on it. You can see one is white stroke and one is black stroke. That's it. Okay. So now you know which one to use. Now, what you can do is customize it the way you want to, but I'm going to show it to you later on because I do have a whole different lesson of just for customizations. But here I'm going to show you all about, the text or how will you be able to apply it and use it. Okay. Then the next one, which you have over here on this section, is called AI generated text. Now, what you have to do is you can make simple prompts just by using AI. I'm going to give you a small brief and an example in this lesson, but that's going to be at the end of this lesson. Okay, so first off, go off the effects. Now, just like you've seen that you'll be able to use couple of, presets or pre-built stock medias for audios and, videos. The same thing is over here, but it works as an effect. Obviously, you will not be able to apply, different medias on your text, right? You'll be able to apply effects on your text, which is kind of like a graphical content. So obviously you'll be able to apply various type of pre-built arts, which you will find out in this section of effect. And not only that, you have different sections too. So you can see that we have the trending ones, we have the basic ones, we have luminance, multicolor, we have yellow, red, blue, green, pink, a couple of these categories to select from. Okay, so if you find anything which you like, let's say I kind of like this one, so I'm going to do is just press on this button and it will be downloaded. What you're going to do is just apply it. And how are you going to apply it? What you're going to do is going to be clicking on this and dragging it over this text. I'm going to do is just delete. There we go. The text has been applied. Now manage it up, or let's say organize it the way you want to. There we go. And if you find something which you like, let's say I like this one, I don't want to download it. So I'm going to do is just, click on the star option and it will be saved on my favorites. Well, if you do not have anything on favorites, this section of favorites or the favorite category will not appear up on this effect option. But once you apply it, or once you, star any one of these arts, it will be saved up on your favorites, okay? Or the favorite section will appear up. And I'm going to do is just apply or save up a couple of them because these are quite nice. So let's say I'm going to do is try this one. This one doesn't look that bad. Let's try this one. Okay, not that bad, right? So you can apply whichever one you want on your video to compose it. Now, as we are done with our effects, now we have is text templates. Now there are also different type of templates, which is kind of like a graphical content where it's already pre-built, even the text, but you'll be able to customize it whenever you want. You might think like, or you can term it as like a sticker, but editable. So let's say you can see this really, I'm going to do is apply it. I'm going to do is just drag it over here. But what happens is that if I click on this, you can see I will be able to customize it the way I want to. But it will have all of the effects, even if there is any animation applied to it. You can see, you can get a preview that they also have animations applied to it. You'll also get the animation in your project if you apply any one of them. Let's say if I change this really into Oregon. Okay, I'm going to do is just type in Oregon. Do select this. I'm going to do is just delete this part. What I'm going to do is going to be playing it. You can see this is how it looks. You can see the effects or the animation which came with this whole template has been applied to it, and you don't even have to work your way. So basically these things save up a lot of time to make your work a lot more better, or make your work a lot more easier by saving up a lot of time. Let's say I'm going to delete it. If I put this one over here, if I just play it, you can see this is how it works. I can also try a couple of the other ones. You can see this is how it will work. Now, if I'm going to do is just show you another one. There we go. This is how it will look like. And you can also customize it, like, managing the size. You can fix in the opacity if you want to. Basically up to you how you want to work with it. What I'm going to do is just apply it over here, and I'm going to do is just play it. There we go. We have all of the effects. And you can apply more if you want to. Let's say I'm going to do is just make another copy. You can right click on it, copy the whole thing, paste it again. I'm going to do is on this one. Now if I play it, see, this is how it will look like. So you'll be also, be able to download them. You can see over here we have the download buttons. You can delete them whenever you want. And even if you want to save it as your favorite, you can also do that. You can download and press on this. There we go. Applied. Try, getting a preview. This is how it will work. Now, there are also a couple of categories for them too. So what you're going to do is just fiddle through each and every one and check out the one which you need to use. And even if you scroll up and down, it will just, toggle through each categories. You can see over here, if I go down, this one will turn blue next because all of them are connected. You just have to scroll down and you'll be able to go to the next category. Okay. And there is like a vast amount of categories or, elements or templates to select from. Then we have this auto caption. And then how will you be able to use this auto caption option? Now, what you have to basically do is that you have to generate something. So you can do is click on clear current caption, generate. Now it will generate the caption for you. And then what you're going to do is just wait. First off, you have to take a video which has some audio in it. So make sure to use that. And if you don't have it, you can try recording one of your video and then you can try. Okay, so you can try it out. Let me just show it to you how you'll be able to do that. Now I have applied one of my audio over here. What I'm going to do over here now is going to be generating. So I'm going to click on generate and it's going to generate the caption for me. And even if it still cannot, you can see this is the text over here, which is generated already.
Hello, mic
See, hello, mic testing, 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Hope you are all well. Thank you for watching this video.
See, this is how simple it is. You can just try playing it and check. So now what I'm going to do is just remove this. Let's say I'm going to do is just ungroup it. And then I'm going to do is just undo or, remove it. So there we go. We also have text over here. And another, advantage of using this text or auto caption about CapCut is that it will also find out which part to separate and which part to make another layer of text to apply or sync it up to, your audio and also your video. Okay, so try using that. And the last one which we have is the local caption. If you have any caption file on your device, what you have to do is just click on import and this pop-up will appear up. Select up that file, press on open, and it will open up on your workspace. So that is how simple it is to work with text on CapCut. Okay, so hope you understood everything about this lesson. Now the last thing which I have to show you or what you need to know about is the AI generated text. You can see create amazing text effect with simple prompts. First thing what you're going to do is going to be clicking on add text, click on default text, and then go off the AI generated. Now from here, what you're going to do is going to be type in your description. Now the description is going to be, let's say, glaze with, let's say, green, or let's say okay, this is just it. What I'm going to do is just click on generates. You can see allow prompts. You can allow it. And then it will apply or find out that, AI effect. You can just click on that. And then what you're going to do is you can see this is how it will look like. You can see glazed with aqua green color, glitters. This is how it will look. What you're going to do is just apply it. There we go. This is how it will look. Now, if you want to change it, let's say I'm going to do is just remove all of these. Let's say I'm going to do is type in cyberpunk. Let's say Old West. I'm going to wait. I'll just remove this. There we go. We have our effect over here. And then I'm going to do is just apply it. This is how it will look. So now you know how you'll be able to use all of these options over here. And I also have a whole different lesson about, how you'll be able to customize your text using this, this info panel over here. So thank you for watching this video up till the very end. And still, if you have any confusion or any question about any part of the lesson, feel free to ask me and make sure not to skip any part. So let's move on to our next lesson of CapCut.